Hello, this is Larry Maslon, your host for Broadway to Main Street. This summer, we did a show called Mancini at 100, celebrating the centenary of the wonderful composer Henry Mancini. This Friday, November 29th, from 9 to 11 on your local PBS stations, there's going to be a marvelous concert called Henry Mancini at 100. The Hollywood Ball, with a star-studded group of people, including Cynthia Erivo. So as a way of teeing you up for that, we're going to rebroadcast our Mancini at 100 episode, our Mancentennial, and hope that you will turn in to Henry Mancini at 100 on your local PBS station Friday, November 29th from 9 to 11.
When you hear a show tune from the great white way, does a shiver run through ya? Well, we're giving them to ya. Sing hallelujah and shout hooray. Come on along and listen to Broadway to Main Street. USA.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Oh, Moon River and me. We're two drifters off to see the world. There is such a lot of world to see. We're after that very same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Oh, Moon River, keep rolling along. Oh, Moon River.
And with the beautiful voice of Steve Lawrence, that Moon River has many slow, deep, and swinging currents. Hello, this is Larry Maslon, your host for Broadway to Main Street here on 88.3 WLIW, Long Island's only signature one-of-a-kind Huckleberry NPR station. Now, those of you who've listened over the last 13 years know that in August, I usually devote a week, an episode, to soundtracks, to film composers, and what better person could I devote this week's episode to than Henry Mancini. Henry Mancini, a giant of the film industry in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. And also we're celebrating his 100th birthday, so this is a Mancentennial? Okay, well, I tried. We will look at his songs. I mean, he did a tremendous amount of song work over the years, and his one Broadway show. So here we go. We're going to go quickly because he had a voluminous career. He was born on April 16th, 1924, in the Midwest. He went to Juilliard. He served in the Army, and then he worked with Glenn Miller's orchestra after the war, where he learned how to be a fantastic arranger, and got swept up into the post-war studio system under contract to Universal, where he wrote a number of songs and scores over the years. We'll go to 1955 to a song he wrote for a movie, but he didn't score it, oddly enough. And the lyrics are by Jeff Chandler, that wonderful actor from the 50s, and it's sung by Sammy Davis Jr., one of his first big hits, 6 Bridges to Cross.
6 bridges to cross. Which one is the right one? I know my love waits for me, and I ask which one shall it be? 6 bridges to cross. Each one seems the right one, and yet I know I must choose. For this love I dare not lose. Send me a star, a heavenly light, to help me find the way. Wherever you are, let me be right. I open my heart and I pray. 6 bridges to cross. One bridge is the right one. One dream alone can come true. Let me cross the bridge that leads to you. Send me a star, a heavenly light, to help me find the way. Wherever you are, let me be right. I open my heart and I pray. 6 bridges to cross. One bridge is the right one. One dream alone can come true. Let me cross the bridge that leads to you.
That was Sammy Davis Jr. Singing a Henry Mancini hit. For those of you who care about these things, that after Sammy had recorded that, I believe, in Los Angeles, he drove to Las Vegas, where he was in his car accident, where he lost his eye. So little known fact. Next year will be Sammy's centennial, and we'll certainly cover a lot of stuff. Henry Mancini found himself at the apex of the television industry, which was hopping, of course, in the 1950s, and he was a great composer for TV scores. And back in the day, they were so popular, Peter Gunn, Mr. Lucky, both helmed by Blake Edwards, that people decided to put lyrics to them. And here are lyrics to 2 songs by Ray Evans and Jay Livingston. Yes, the fellas who wrote Mona Lisa, Que Sera, and the immortal Oh Captain. Here is Lola Albright with a song from Peter Gunn called Dreamsville.
I'm in Dreamsville, holding you, a dreamy view. Just we two, alone with love in Dreamsville. Time is new, we're here to love, and we do. We can see the rest of the world below us from our pink cloud. There's no boundary to this magic land as we go exploring hand in hand in dreamy Dreamsville, far away, and here we love, here we'll stay. Dreamy Dreamsville, far away, and here we love, here we'll stay.
They call us lucky, you and I, lucky girl, lucky guy. When you take my hand or touch my cheek, I know I'm on a lifetime lucky streak. A lucky rainbow lights the sky when we kiss, when we sigh. They say you're lucky, Mr. Lucky Guy. But darling, darling, so am I. They lucky Mr. Lucky Guy. But darling, so am I. So am I. So
That was the inimitable Sarah Vaughan. She's one of the few artists who had a whole Mancini songbook album. Sarah Vaughan sings the Mancini songbook. That was Mr. Lucky, also from a television show. Well, this is the era where, you know, an executive in California would say, "Oh, what's our movie this week? Big cardboard box. Get Mancini to write the score, and then he's going to write a pop song, and then we'll get Johnny Mathis to record it, and we'll get Mercer, get Webster, get someone to write lyrics." And they would come up with a song like, "This is the big cardboard box of my heart that is filled with love," blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Here are two fantastic movie songs in that vein, scored by Henry Mancini, lyrics by the one, the only Johnny Mercer. Beautiful rendition of Charade by Johnny Hartman.
When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing at games, acting out names, guessing the parts we played. Oh, what a hit we made. We came on next to closing, best on the bill, lovers until love left the masquerade. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I turned and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will, best on the bill charade. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I turned and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will, best on the bill.
Days of wine and roses
and run away like a child at play through the meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you.
Well, boom. I mean, just drop the mic. That's Tony Bennett and Bill Evans with Days of Wine and Roses, a famously concise song by Mercer. 2 complete sentences. That's all it is. But how could it be sung better than by Tony Bennett accompanied by Bill Evans? Just a gold standard. The Pink Panther is a famous Henry Mancini theme. You won't hear that in our show today because there are not particularly good lyrics to it. But here is a song that was in the film called It Had Better Be Tonight, sung by Fran Jeffries, I think, originally. But here Lena Horne just like puts her best Shirley Bassey on, and boy, is it great.
Sailor, baby, go, go, go. For as we natives say, subito. If you're ever gonna kiss me, it had better be tonight. While the mandolins are playing and stars are bright. If you've anything to tell me, it had better be tonight. Now somebody else may tell me and whisper the words just right. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, facilita. Your speech, be a nice Italiano and start to teach. Go ahead, show me how in old Milano lovers hold each other tight. But I warn you, sweet paisano, it had better be tonight. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa, subito.
Hello, this is Larry Maslon, your host for Broadway to Main Street. This summer, we did a show called Mancini at 100, celebrating the centenary of the wonderful composer Henry Mancini. This Friday, November 29th, from 9 to 11 on your local PBS stations, there's going to be a marvelous concert called Henry Mancini at 100. The Hollywood Bowl with a star-studded group of people, including Cynthia Erivo. So as a way of teeing you up for that, we're going to rebroadcast our Mancini at 100 episode, our Mancentennial, and hope that you will turn in to Henry Mancini at 100 on your local PBS station Friday, November 29th from 9 to 11.
Dear heart, wish you were here to warm this night. My dear heart, seems like a year since you've been out of my sight. A single room, a table for one. It's so lonesome here tonight. If I could kiss you hello at our front door, my dear heart, I'd want you to know you leave my heart nevermore. You'll leave my heart nevermore.
Dear Heart, another Evans Livingston Henry Mancini song, a big, big hit, covered by a lot of people back then in the mid-'60s. This is Monica Mancini, you got to hear, the composer's daughter, who's one heck of a singer herself. This is Larry Maslon, going very quickly today here on Broadway to Main Street to celebrate the Henry Mancini Centennial, or the Mancentennial, perhaps? Here is a song from a movie called Gun. Peter Gunn, the television series, turned into a movie that was obviously meant to be a Bond film. And here is Leslie Bricusse teaming up with Mancini for maybe a winky at Casino Royale, which had come out around the same time. This is called I Like the Look. Maybe a little spoof of The Look of Love. Who knows? Nice song.
I like the look of love. I'm caught upon the hook of love.
And life no longer is a mystery.
For in the history of love we'll take our place. Take a place with me within the book of love. We'll find a cozy nook of love. And maybe one day there'll be other would-be lovers who'll take heed of us. They'll read of us and smile and say, I think I like the look of love. Ooh.
Now, if you were to pick a Henry Mancini tune that was sung by Audrey Hepburn, or it was an Audrey Hepburn movie, you got two choices. You got Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's. You've got Charade, but you have a third choice. Here is the theme song to Wait Until Dark. My goodness. Movie in which she is stalked by a killer, played by Alan Arkin, sung by Mel Torme. A song I didn't even know existed. Take it away, Mel.
Who cares how cold and gray the day may be? Wait until dark and we'll be warm. Our place of love is where we face our dreams together, where our fantasies take form. When I can feel your nearness in the night, my disappointments disappear. The cheerless day may bring us little dreams that seem to miss their mark. But oh, my darling, wait until dark, when I can feel your nearness in the night. My disappointments disappear. The cheerless day may bring us little dreams that seem to miss their mark. But oh, my darling, wait until dark. But oh, my darling, wait until dark.
Often I think this sad world is whistling in the dark, just like a child who, late from school, walks bravely home through the park to keep their spirits soaring and keep the night at bay, neither quite knowing which way they are going. They sing the shadows away. Often I think my poor old heart has given up for good, and then I see a brand new face, I glimpse some new neighborhood. So walk me back home, my darling. Tell me dreams really come true. Whistling, whistling, here in the dark with you.
that's another W/dark song. The Johnny Mercer song, lyric from Darling Lily, beautifully sung by Wesla Whitfield. What a beautiful song, Whistling Away the Dark. Here is one of the later, getting to the 70s. Johnny Mathis sang almost everything Henry Mancini wrote. I could have played a whole hour of Mancini Mathis. Here's a song called Loss of Love. I think really swell. And from a movie called Sunflower.
Love is storm and wind and tide, or the tears your heart can hold. But I look back after loss of love and know the days were gold. I see only shattered skies, not a ray of light to find. But I look back after loss of love, and sunlight blinds my mind. Songs were sung with words as young as May, but in the midst of summer, winter came. A chill blew out the flame. Now the words of haunted songs ring as clear as they did then. Still I look back after loss of love and live to love again. After loss of love and live to love again. And live to love again.
About 20 years ago, way down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music, and they decided to call it jazz. No other sound has what this music has. Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blue kind of music, and now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. Maybe friend, it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm near me. Oh, so baby, the jazz hot. Maybe what's holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night. Only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot. And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. When you play me the jazz hot, baby, you're holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night. Only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot. The jazz hot.
Well, that was Julie Andrews with her 4-octave range in Victor Victoria. That was the only Broadway musical that Mancini ever contributed to. Of course, it was a motion picture first, and when it transferred to Broadway, he was quite ill, I think, and didn't get to see it open, but a fun song. Moon River, of course, is from Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is a song that was almost cut from the film. And when you look at songs like I do in terms of their popularity and their broad-based interest and stuff like that, a hit is covered by 200 people. A massive hit is covered by 500 people. Moon River's been covered by over 1,000 people. And I must have listened to half of those renditions for this program. Here's the one I like the best. It's by Carla Bruni, the former First Lady of France, model, songwriter, celebrity, and I think she just catches it beautifully. Lyric by Johnny Mercer, music by Henry Mancini.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon river and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after that same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, moon, river, and me.
Well, we come to the close celebrating Henry Mancini's centennial. The man was nominated for 72 Grammys, won 20, nominated for 18 Academy Awards, won 4, and he just contributed to this kind of swinging 60s way of popularizing the motion picture soundtrack, and we owe him a lot, and I couldn't end in a better way than my favorite Mancini song, lyrics by Leslie Bricusse, sung by my favorite duo, Eric Comstock and Barbara Fasano. So we are all for the road here on Broadway to Main Street, and we take that journey out with Henry Mancini.
If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through the world with me. And any place we chance to be will be our rendezvous. Two for the road, we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please.
In summertime, the sun will shine. In winter, we'll drink summer wine. And every day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while. collecting souvenirs and living life the way we please.
In summertime the sun will shine. In winter we'll drink summer wine. And every day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long while.
Well, where is the time all gone to? This is Larry Maslon here at Broadway to Main Street. Let's catch up next Sunday at 3.